Justin Gaethje, we were just talking about the White House card there. It's now official. You're headlining with Ilia Topuria for Undisputed. Congratulations. That is huge. You didn't reveal the news when you came and sat with us earlier. We won't take offense, but...
No, I didn't know. I wasn't sure.
No,
you didn't know.
I was not sure.
Hold on, you're saying that when they made the announcement, that was a surprise to you?
That was 100% confirmation that I was the main event. I didn't know that. I didn't know who the co-main event, or if I was the co-main event, or who the other fight was at the time.
I should have known something was up when they came in my ear. They said, ask Justin 2 questions. Don't talk about what's next for him. Don't talk about the next fight. Don't talk about the White House. I should have saw it coming.
They know I'm too honest.
I mean, well, tell us, when are you going to get into camp? How's this all going to map out for you? What's the plan?
Yeah, I mean, it starts now. I mean, I'm going home tomorrow, and Monday I'll be in the gym, you know, back. I've had my chef with me since the last fight. I knew this was coming, so, you know, I was not too banged up after last fight, thankfully, and I'm ready to go.
Justin,
ready to get back into work.
Obviously, you're fighting for the Undisputed Championship of the world.
Yeah.
That's insane. But as a proud American, what does it mean to be main event at Freedom 250 at the White House? What does that mean to you personally?
Yeah, I mean, I can be as cliche as you want me to be. I mean, this is this is huge. You know, this is you know, coming from such a small town in the United States, southeastern Arizona. You know, from a copper mining family. I love this country. I've loved it. You know, you grow up representing your small town, you know, your mascot at school, and then it was college, and now I get to represent this country. So I mean, this is special to me. It's such a great honor and opportunity to highlight, you know, to finish or you know, not finish, but the end of my career has been so special. The caliber of fighters such as this guy that I have fought since the beginning has been incredible. And to see my story come you know, in full circle like this and get an opportunity like this to be a headline of UFC 300, to be the headline of the UFC Paramount premiere, and to get this opportunity, you know, shows that, you know, I'm something special when I'm in there, and I believe I'm the most exciting guy. And that's why I'm here.
Yeah, Justin.
And Ilia is a good, takes 2 to tango here. That's why we're the main event.
For them putting you in those spots, I think that shows how much the MMA community and how much the company and the fans respect you and love you as the fighter you are. You know, it speaks for itself.
Yeah, these companies, big companies, don't make decisions, you know, based off, you know, wrong information. They know there's a bunch of numbers. And so that shows me that, you know, I'm pushing the needle. Topuria obviously pushes the needle, and this is a huge fight for the UFC.
And just speak about the matchup itself, Justin. You talk about fighting the best guys in this division, being one of the most, if not the most, exciting lightweight fighter that we've ever seen inside of that octagon. How does this play out?
Yeah.
What's the strategy? How do you think about this matchup with Ilia?
Yeah, I mean, just, you know, I've obviously thought about it, you know, him being the champion, me being the guy that wants to be the champion. But I don't technically have a breakdown right now. My coach already has it. I guarantee if my coach was here, he'd talk your ear off about what the plan is. But I am excited to figure out the puzzle that is Ilia Topuria. He's a great boxer. His 2-3 is the nicest 2-3 I may have ever seen in this sport. And he's a dangerous dude. So I'm excited to showcase my skills. You know, I showcased through the many experiences that I can fight different styles of fights. We know that styles make matchups, and I'm going to do my best to put together the perfect plan to beat this guy.
Justin, obviously, well, first of all, I hate to be the negative guy, but you are a plus 350 underdog.
Love it.
Yeah, you love it?
Absolutely.
You're going to prove everyone wrong?
15 fights in the UFC, 12 of those fights, I have been the underdog.
Wow.
And I have won 10 of them. And
it's pretty good.
It's what I am, you know, coming from such a small town, middle of nowhere, cherishing the moments of going to the cities and wrestling these city kids and showing them, you know, that these country boys are something special. And that's why I've made it this far, is because, you know, I have so much fight in me. I love representing my family first and foremost, and this is just huge for me, my coaches, and I am pumped.
And Justin, speaking of underdog stories, I mean, we just saw it happen. You were right down there witnessing what Charles Oliveira did tonight. What you think of the matchup?
What were the numbers there?
I don't know. What was the official numbers for Charles and Max?
He was
definitely
a pretty big underdog,
plus
Charles.
240 or something?
Something like that.
Yeah.
We'll go with that.
I mean, I was plus 2 something last fight. I mean,
plus 165. A little voice in my head told me.
All right. Well, that's not not too big. But yeah, this sport's crazy.
Yeah, anything on any night can happen.
Yeah, we've seen it.
What's the biggest threat from Ilia Topuria? Is it the punching power?
Absolutely the punching power. I mean, his technical abilities. I mean, he fights a very good fight. You know, he does a very good job of controlling distance. His footwork is special, and that's going to be the biggest task for me, is to control his feet and control distance and not let him, you know, find those power shots. There's no doubt he hits hard, and I obviously hit hard as well, but timing is everything. The reason his shots are so effective is because his timing is so perfect, and I'm going to have to disrupt that timing.
Just
Go ahead, please, Kate.
Well, I was just going to say, just real quick, have you spoken to your family since the news dropped?
So my mom, earlier this morning, she's like, are you fired? I was like, I don't know. And she's like, if I find out and you didn't tell me, I'm going to kill you. And so when I got to the arena, I was like, I got to call my mom. So I called my mom. I was like, they're going to announce the fight today. You know, I still don't know if I'm main event 100%, but I think so. And I definitely do not know if he will be able to be in attendance.
You are the main event. You are fighting for the Undisputed Championship at the White House. Have you allowed yourself to even imagine for a second that you go out there, you get the job done, and then President Trump wraps the Undisputed Lightweight Championship around your waist?
That would be special, but not as special as accomplishing what I set out to accomplish when I started this journey, and that is to become the Undisputed Champion. And to do it against like a guy like Ilia Topuria on the White House lawn will be absolutely special, and Trump handing me the belt will be icing on the cake.
Well, congrats. We are super excited for you.
Thank you.
It's going to be big.
I cannot wait. I'm going to work.
You better have.
Well, the MMA world certainly waited with bated breath to see the exact lineup here for this card. Freedom 250 is now locked in. 6 bouts, 2 title fights, and 1 night in the U.S. Capitol, poised to make history on the White House lawn.